I'll watch it.
You watch it.
You almost hit that lady.
Yeah, not even close. Wait a minute, this time you're supposed to be up here, I'm supposed to be down there.
What's the difference?
The difference is the guy up here works, the guy down there doesn't. How'd I ever get stuck with a clown like you?
Stuck with me? Hey, I'm fourth generation refrigeration. The McBride family has delivered refrigerators of rice all the way back to my great-grandfather, John McBride.
Yeah, it sounds like your family's really making some progress.
Hey, my great-grandfather knew everyone there was to know in this town. He was respected. He owned this town. If you wanted something done in the 1890s, McBride was who you saw. You know something, Sullivan? You need a long vacation. Mikey.
Come on, Mike.
That's it, Mike. Oh, hello there. Name's McBride. Been bringing ice to people for about 7 years now. I figure it's a sure thing. People are always going to need ice, and that's a fact. So if you don't want your meat to go bad, sooner or later, I'm going to pay you a visit.
You plan on working today?
Chicago's a great town. I don't care what you say. You can have New York and Paris and all those other places. Chicago's got them beat, no doubt about it. Of course, I've never been to any of those other places. Never been out of Chicago, if you want the truth of it.
People come from the farms and the towns and from all over the world to Chicago. My father and mother came from Ireland almost 40 years ago. You've got a chance to make a lot of money here. Why, I've delivered ice to some of those mansions on Prairie Avenue. You know, Pullman, Armour, and Marshall Field. They all live there. Their houses look like castles. And I've been in them, too. Well, just in the kitchen, mind you. It's not like George Pullman invited me over for dinner or anything. Since that strike in '94, Pullman's been hated by the working man. And that's who I see most, working people. Seems like everyone works, even kids. Like this kid whose family I delivered to. Frankie Cortello's the kid's name. Young Frankie speaks English, which the old man don't. So even though he's only 10 years old, it's easier for him to get a job. And then there's this maid I met, Mary Cassidy. She came to Chicago from Ireland because there's something about the bright lights and thrill of this city. Plus, she got here during the World's Fair. Never seen anything like all those lights and buildings. Things on the south side seem a little tougher. Joe Walewski's a meat trimmer in the stockyards. Before that, he had a job where he stood ankle deep in cow's blood. And then there's John Edwards, this laborer. Makes about $7 a week, but his parents were slaves. And Otto Link, a German woodcarver I delivered to when I worked the north side. Makes $16 a week, but he's got a craft. He learned it when he still lived in Germany.
People around here don't have time to learn a craft. They're too busy trying to put food on the table.
Come on, McBride, the meat's not getting any cooler in there.
Well, I gotta go. Like I said, people are always gonna need ice. Hey, how come you take the smallest block? I always get stuck with the big block. I'm sick of this. Oh, hey! I'm glad you're back. Because I thought I might have left you with the wrong impression. Like everything's all rosy here.
Come on, McBride, it smells like something's going bad in here.
Hey, I'm moving as fast as I can. I'm not worried. A little bad meat never hurt anybody. Like I was saying, there's a lot of problems here in Chicago. There's a lot of big problems. Like this Italian kid, Frankie Cortello. He was telling me that, you know, a lot of the kids don't have
nowhere to go in Chicago. My papa makes me work. I make $3 a week, and he takes it all to pay the mortgage. Same with my brothers and sisters. I have to get up at 2:30 to sell the morning edition of the paper. Papa told me the law says I only have to go to school 16 weeks a year. So that means about 1 week out of every 3. Even if I didn't have to work, The only place to play is in the streets and in the alleys. I heard that some people want to build playgrounds right in the city. I think I'll be too old by the time they're built. I don't think this is such a good time to be a kid.
Things aren't too good for women either. I'm a maid. I'm on call 18 hours a day, 7 days a week. For that, I get $4 plus room and board. Believe me, there is not much fun to be had for a working woman in Chicago. Oh, there are saloons for men. I could go to the circus or a melodrama in the afternoon, but I can't leave work in the day. Meeting a man anywhere near my age seems impossible. That Iceman, McBride, seems to like me, but he's such a silly fool.
The worst stink in Chicago doesn't come from the stockyards. All those brothels in the Levy district. The Everly sisters advertise theirs as if it's legal. And who do you complain to? Alderman? Hinky Dink Kenna and Bathhouse John Coughlin? They're too busy lining their pockets. You try to set a good example for your family, but you end up pushing your way through drunks and gamblers every night just to get home.
I'm willing to do just about any kind of work, but folks aren't always in a hurry to hire a Negro. Sure, when there was a strike at the stockyards, they hired Negroes from the South. But as soon as the strike was over, they were let go. There was more work during the World's Fair, but as soon as they folded their tents, unemployed people were sleeping in train and police stations. The Relief Association helped with soup kitchens and places to sleep. They lined up jobs too, but you better believe a Negro was first fired, if he could even get hired.
I make a very good wage. For that reason, you would think that my money and Lakeview address might spare me some of the horrors of the city. It does not. The Chicago River has a layer of grease on its surface that looks like a slimy rainbow. The city's water supply is disease-ridden. In 1891, typhoid alone killed over 2,000. The streetcars are unregulated and dangerous. A canal is being built to help clean the river and the lake. It's a start.
I think Chicago can be a great city. And when I say great city, I refer to such cultural capitals as Paris or even New York. Great cities have beautiful boulevards, symphonies, and universities. It's only after we realize this vision of a better Chicago that we can call it a great city.
Great city, huh? I don't know. I guess it's possible. Right now, it could go either way.
Come on, McBride, I'm done doing all the work. You get that last block in there, I'm reporting you to old man Knickerbocker.
There is no old man Knickerbocker. Oh. Well, uh-oh. I guess I better get back to work. I'm going to the baseball game this Saturday. Hey, there's something you'd like, baseball. Oh boy, it's a great game. They play it out on the west side.